Oh my gosh, that was annoying. So I got cleaned up. I got cleaned up, and let's try that again because that just now was not it. So I guess chia pudding is off the agenda. Um which is fine, I guess. So which way was this turned and why does it seem so weird now? Okay. Okay. I feel so cold. So just in case you weren't on the first live, what happened was I was trying to mix something in a mason jar and it just broke and made a mess everywhere, including on myself. So I got changed, well, my pants, cleaned up, and now let's start again. I don't think I have more stuff to make what I wanted, so we're going to have to go with yogurt bowl for the week, which is fine. It's okay. We're gonna have to make it work anyway. Trying to find a container that I would want to use. Now I'm all flustered and all over the place, which is never a good thing. Alright. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Alright, so I need to get the yogurt. I am so freaking flustered. It's not funny. I really didn't want to eat like yogurt bowls this week because I had that last week. But for right now, it's the easiest thing to prep. And it's almost time for me to work on the, you know what, while I do that, let me actually, let me do it in this. And put some eggs to boil so I can just reheat them in the week instead of one. Oops. Can I fix? Why do I keep breaking things? Okay, 7 bits. I'll throw this out. I'm gonna refill it with the other. I'm gonna put this on in the meantime. What I hate is that now I'm going to be super flustered because of the accident just now. But it's fine. It's fine. If you're joining in, don't be afraid to say hi. We're meal prepping today, but I started the lives before and then had an accident. My jar broke on me with my things in it, so now we have to start over and basically like pivot into something else. So that's what's going on right now, but it's fine. You know, I could have just saved myself a container to wash and just do it in this. Why did I not think about that before I started to make a mess? Let me get that. Okay. All right. That's pretty clean. Let's get some from this side. You know what would have been a smart idea? But I can't seem to see where the other. Oh, I guess that's not gonna work anyway, so it's fine. I was gonna say if I put them in the individual jars right now, but for some, well, one just broke, and I have two in the fridge, and then I only see one more up there, so it's fine. We'll work with what we got. So this is what like it'll serve for. I don't know. I don't want to do too much and then not have all of it. All right, let's do the same thing. Add a little bit of vanilla because that's just plain Greek yogurt. Maybe a dash of cinnamon. And then I'm going to add the rest of the chia seed. This is literally all that is left because the rest of it I had to throw it out just now. But that's okay. That's okay. Alright, so I need to get garlic powder and I also need to get chia seed. I'm adding some hemp seeds to it too. I need to fix the bag here. Alright, about that much. And then I'm going to stir this time. I'm going to be gentle and stir this time instead of be as aggressive as I was the first time when that first jar broke. Call it PTSD. Okay. This is so crazy. All right. Okay. That's fine. Just gonna put that aside. And I need to get rid of these things. Right, that was so freaking annoying. It's just getting under my skin, man. Which I don't like. Put this back in the fridge. I don't like it, man. So it's 6:17 and I should have checked the dough and roll it out at 6:15, but it doesn't seem like it's quite ready. So I'm going to give it a little bit more time. Hold on. This needs to go away too. Alright, so at 6:30, 6:28, I'll turn the eggs off because that'll be 10 minutes. I'm saying that to myself so I can remember the times. Alright, where are we? Alright, let me just prep the fruits. No. Since we already have the yogurt done. And then that way I can know that I'm done with that part. And I can move on to making the dough for the bowl. Okay. And then let's take a few out of this one. A few from here. Wash these. I feel like every time I buy raspberries, I don't know if I'm just always picking the wrong ones, but I feel like every time I buy them, it's like most of them are either like soft or has like mold or something. I don't know. Am I choosing the wrong ones? This one feels like a good batch. And I just found 2, 3 that are bad. But like the reverse would be true other times. Like I would only find like 3 that's good. So I guess that's a good thing. Alright. I think I'm just gonna put the rest of the blueberries in this so I have less space. Less containers taking up space in the fridge. Oh my god, I feel like my energy is shit right now. And I don't like that for me or for you watching. No, no, no. This needs to go in the recycle. I don't feel like I'm going to actually eat this many strawberries right now. Put this back in the fridge. Alright, let me go wash these. Go wash these and be back. Alright, now let's cut these up. Moving on up to the east side. I don't think I need the plate. this is so tiny. Okay, and the oxtail is gonna finish pressuring in 11 minutes. So that's one more thing done. Strawberry. Alright, that seems fine. So this needs to go in the recycle. Alright, I should cover this. That would be a good thing to do. Alright, so now I have the fruits and I have the yogurt that I just mixed, and that would be breakfast for the week. I also have some eggs boiling behind me. Yeah. There's another jar. Alright, let me check those off the list and then let's move on to the next thing. So right now I need to make the bola. So let's do that. I'm gonna use this bowl. I'm gonna use this. Okay, around two different angles. Okay, that works. Alright, let's find the bola recipe. Alright, let's see what we need for this. So I need baking soda for the salad. Check that again. So baking soda, baking powder, flour, salt, ginger, water, vanilla brown sugar. Okay, so I need butter, cinnamon, like that. Alrighty, doubling the batch, so it's gonna be 800. Should I double the batch? Yeah. It's gonna be 800 grams. Alright, 803. I can work with that. 800 grams of flour. Alright, baking powder, baking soda. Really good. So for baking soda, I need 1 teaspoon. Baking soda, and then for baking powder I need 2. 1, 2, and then I need 1 teaspoon of salt. Let's use the half ice. Done. Where was I? Salt, and then cinnamon. I'm going to need 2 teaspoons. Okay, so let's do 4 of this then. 1, 2, 3. 4-ish. That's fine. And then for nutmeg, I'm going to need 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. So let's do 2 of these. 1, 2. And then that would be it for the dry ingredients. It's not so full. And I feel like all the salt is left in there, so did that make sense? It sifted the baking soda, so yes it did. I just hate when the baking soda clumps up. So that's why I did that. Alright, now for the wet ingredients, I need 6 ounces of ginger, actually I feel like I want to do 8, just add a little bit extra. Anyway, ginger. Okay, I'm gonna use that, which is 7. Yeah, 7 ounces. I have to chop this up. Put it into the blender, which is not out here. I'm tired and I am feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Okay. Some of these are probably a little bit too big. I don't want it to get like stuck in the bottom of the blender since it's like a small one. So I gotta cut it down quite a bit. Alright, so we have this. Now I need to get some water. How much water do I need? 4 ounces. Okay, that's 4 ounces. Let's blend that. mixing stuff right here. I hope I just got it. Are you leaking? No? Okay. Alright, let's try it. Okay. I guess I didn't cut it up enough the first time. Let's see. I don't want to have to go through this again. Looks good. Alrighty. Now I need. Let me just use this bowl because I can't be bothered. And into this bowl, let me put the sugar and the everything that I need. Alright, so I'm going to need 400 grams of brown sugar. Let me open this up a little bit more because I have been squeezing it out for a while. Why did I say 400? Because I'm doubling the recipe, yeah? So 400 grams of sugar. Nope, too much. That was 425. This long didn't need to be. Okay. 404. Alright, let's work with that. And then I need the butter, 6 ounces. Of butter. Okay, I need a lot more because that was just one. Okay, that's 6 ounces. It's actually a little bit over. That's not making a difference, Kimani. It's fine. Alright, let's just put this in the microwave for a bit. Oh, we also need to add the vanilla, so maybe I should add the vanilla now. Just know that I'm done with what ingredients and I can start packing those stuff away. So I need 2 teaspoons of vanilla. 2 teaspoons. 1, 2. So I'm gonna put this in the microwave. I'm also going to let the air out on that. Alright, so the butter is like half melted, but I'm just going to use the residual heat so I melt the rest of it. Alright, so now I'm going to just get didn't intend for that. Oh, didn't intend for that to go lower. Sorry, I'm trying to fix the angle. Okay, now I need to just okay. You know what I can't find? My cookie cutters. I have no idea where they are. And every time I'm doing this, I'm like, oh crap, I need to find my cookie cutters. And then I use something else and then I don't look for it after the fact. I have no idea where I put them. Alright, let's give this a good mix. Right. I would be lying if I didn't say that my energy has shifted since the glass broke on me. I feel like crap right now. Anyways, it's fine. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. It's okay. Alright, so I have my flour and dry stuff there. I'm just going to put this in. Chunks of brown sugar. You know what? I should probably mix this with the stand mixer since I doubled the batch. That would make my life easier. Let's do that. Let's get the mixer and let's clear these things away. Alright, let's turn you that way. Let's find the dough book. I don't want to be stressing out myself trying to get that. So I just took out the oxtail, so I'm going to transfer it to the pot. Alright, this looks like it's done, if you ask me. There's a couple streaks of flour on the side, but that's okay. So, the dough. Turn it a little bit. butter flour under the bottom, just kind of mixing it in. Not a crazy amount. Alright, let's taste it. Hi, Carl. Okay, that's good. Still feel like I would want a little bit more ginger, but it's fine. That's a me problem. Alright, I'm actually going to put this aside for a bit because I do need to shape the buns for the burger buns and the burger bun and the hot dog rolls. I need to put the rice on, so I think I'm going to roll the buns, then put the rice on, and then roll these out because I have to give the buns a couple more minutes, maybe 30 to 40 minutes for it to be fully ready. So I'm just gonna put this aside. I'm gonna put this on medium high. Gonna get this back out. Gonna put this away. Don't need these anymore. So if you were here on the first live, then you would have seen what this looked like going in. It has doubled in size, which is awesome. Now we need to roll and shape and all these things. Alright, so because it's a wooden surface, I don't like rolling things on it because I feel like wood traps like bacteria and stuff. I don't know, maybe I'm paranoid. But anyways, let's get this done. This is the most satisfying part. It's so cool. Anyways, I'm going to wait out just so I can get like more accurate. So let's switch to grams. 0. No, that's 800, and I need 6. Am I going to do that math? No. If I wait, where's the total? Oh my gosh. 800 divided by 6 equal 133. So I need six of those. 133. 127. 133. 130. 132. 132 stuff. 135. 134. We'll work with that. I can't be bothered. 140. 132. Okay, that balances that out. 146. Too much. 140. Still too much. 135. 134. We'll work with that. Split this in half. 144, which means that this one's a little bit smaller. 140. 136. I don't know, they're roughly the same. So I have 6 of these. I think I'm gonna do three burgers, and then I'm going to turn these 3 into 4 hot dog rolls. I think that might make sense. Okay, so 3 burgers and 4 hot dog rolls. So I need to check that again. So that's 401. So let's just do 400. Let's do 100 each. I said I was doing 4. I don't know why I separated it into 116. 100. Nice. 119. 105. 100. 101. 99. It's not that serious, Kimani. I say when I'm breaking up the thing. Okay, it's not that serious. It's literally one freaking thing. Alright, so these 4 here are for the hot dog rolls. Not the hot dog, for the hot dog, and then these 3 are going to be for the burger. So to form them, I'm just going to fold it over onto itself, do a little surface roll. And then flat it out a bit because it's going to puff up. It's also going to spread it. So that's 1 roll. Alright, this is the second hot dog. 1. This one is not as smooth for some reason. You know what? It's fine. It's not as serious. It really is not as serious. Make it a little bit flatter. And this. I hate the fact that that middle bun looks so crazy. Okay, so that's better. All right, now to roll these. Sure, I just realized that I've never made the hot dog rolls before, and I don't know if I just roll them normal or I need to like roll them in a different way. Do I like roll it out? Do I need to do that? Down here, not far away. I guess it's far away. Am I just giving myself extra work that's not needed? that way. That's gonna puff up to give me a hot dog bun, I hope. I don't know if I'm giving myself extra work, but I feel like it looks neater. So I'm going to work with that and say, oh, this is how it's supposed to be done. I don't know. Our final one. I can't find my small rolled-in pin, and I feel like it's a lot of work to get the big one for this when I'm going to need it for the bulla anyways, and I don't want to have to wash it in between. So we're using the tools that God gave us. Okay, there we have it. Three burger buns and 4 hot dog rolls, or so I hope. They're gonna puff up and all those good things, so shouldn't be too crazy. I'm trying to figure out which baking pan I should use. Will this fit everything? Or will I need a bigger one? I think I'm definitely going to need another one. It's gonna be too, they're gonna be too close. Let me get the bigger. Let's get this. See. this way. I don't know how much they're gonna puff up, so I'm gonna give them enough room to expand and do its thing. So there we have it. I'm going to just put this aside. It needs about 30 minutes and then we're done with that. So in the meantime, let me start on it. And now I'm over here. Can you see me? Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna put that flat. So this is the oxtail. I'm just tasting it to see what else it needs. I need to add the seasoning and stuff, but so I need to make a little dough thing to go with that. I have some frozen meats here. That needs to go with that as well. I need a container. Let's come back this way. Just gonna add some flour. I think that should be fine. Flour, salt. Yeah, I'm gonna need water. You want? So I'm just making some like the small dumplings to go in the pot with the meat. That was probably too much water just now. But it's okay, it's alright, it's okay. Alright, now it's starting to come together. I need to use my hand. I don't like using my hand to start when I'm making like doughs and whatever. I feel like it gets a lot more messy for no reason. So I start with a spoon and then I go in with my fingers to smooth it out. Definitely needs a touch more flour. And that was probably too much flour. just gonna use this the way I have it right now. Okie dokie, artichoke. Hi, mommy. What's up, man? I'm making oxtail and I'm making rice and peas. Well, the rice and peas not started. And I'm making burger buns and I'm making, what else am I making? Bulla hot dog roll. I'm cooking up a storm today. I could have been a little bit smaller, so I'm gonna get more. Ha 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 ha. This seems good enough. All right, let me drop these in the pot that's over here. Just turn you that way. Also, I think I'm going to add a carrot and then be done with the oxtail and put on the rice. Oh, yeah. Hi, Mama, we're going. I need to hurry up because carrot. Throw these in the pot. I also have these seasonings that I had cut this morning. I'm going to throw in the pot as well. I'm wondering about the size of my pot. I need a bigger pot. Do I want to get a bigger pot? No, I don't, because I don't have an extra pot to wash. we might have to switch the pots. Okay, let me turn the light on in here and see if it gives me. Does it look better? I think it does. Alright, let me get a bigger pot. Different pot that's easier to stir. I don't know if this is bigger. I need some new pots, it would seem. You know what? It's okay. We'll make it work. Alright, let's turn this up to high. Right now. And get rid of this. This is trash. Also get rid of these things. And clean up here. And then with the flour. Okay. Alright, I need to add some sauce to this. See if we can give this a mix without making the world of mess. I definitely need to get some bigger pots. I don't know who's calling me. Well, I know who's calling me. I don't know. I can't take a call right now. It's gonna have to be later. Alright, let's taste this. See if it needs anything else, or I can just leave it and forget about it. Hi. Okay, so it needs a little extra love. A little bit of cayenne pepper. A little bit of all-purpose seasoning. Something seasoning. Or a lot of it. What else do I want to add? Where's the salt? A little bit of salt. It's not really coming out. And I think I want to add a little bit of ginger. Perfect taste. I'm trying to be so gentle right now, 'cause I don't wanna make a mess. The raw beans are still frozen, but that's okay. I don't wanna make a big mess. Alright, let's taste that. It should be okay now. Ooh. Hello. Hi. What's poppin'? Okay, now it's good. Alright, so I'm gonna watch this part. Alright, now let's do the, put on the rice and peas, and then I can do the bulla, and then would that be it? Oh, it will be time to bake the stuff. How much rice am I doing? I don't know, I need extra rice. That one's almost done. The pot's annoying me because it's like right at the brim, so it keeps boiling and making a bunch of noise. Let's do I like to measure the things that I'm putting in the rice and peas or in my rice when I'm using the Instant Pot, because if I measure it and it's correct, then I know how much water and everything, and I can just set it and leave it, and I don't have to like check halfway through to see if I need to add more water or whatever. So I like doing that. Let's do 1.5. Let's do 1.5. Thereabouts. And then I have my peas that was like pre-pressured here. Hi, Leo. Yeah, I have my peas that was pre-pressured. Trying to get rid of the water so I can actually like see how much liquid I'm putting in there. better estimation. Alright. So I said I did 1.5 before, so I need 3 cups of liquid. I'm going to maybe do a little bit under 3 cups because I know that the peas also carries some liquid. It's 1, 2. It needs a little bit more. Oh, I have water here. I'm gonna cook that good. Alright, now we need to season. And I need to add and I said, hey, it's hot. Everything's gonna start itching. Let's try and transfer it back to the water that it was in now that some of the liquid has come out of it. So we can do world of this. Sometimes put down. Cover that up. Leave that. What was I doing? Oh, getting stuff for. Here it is. Okay, salt. Seems about right. Let's mix this and see if we can do that. Alright, we have about 6 minutes left. Okay. This rice and peas seasoning is so good. Coconut milk. I'm using the powdered one because the canned one, I had to throw it away. I need some butter. And I can put this on. That's done. Now I just need to put it on here and cancel rice 12 minutes. That's it. Back this way. What else needs to go in the fridge? Let's turn back this way. I can get rid of these. All right, let me just clear up here so that I can roll up the book. This needs to go in the cover. So these. All right, what am I doing? Rolling up the bowl. So this is the dough that we have. Just gonna roll some at a time. Let's see which store I can find. That seems fine. Now I just need to find a container or something that can give me. Alright, so I'm gonna do about this big. I don't know where in this place my my cookie cutters are, and so we're doing with what we have, making it work. And that's okay. telling me that I can preheat the oven now. I don't know if you remember what these looked like before, but they have puffed up quite a bit. So now I'm just going to start preheating the oven. 50. Also need to start figuring out what containers. Let me roll out a little bit of this in here. Transferring this. So why does this baking sheet look like it can only hold 3 of them? Yep. So I have 3 in here. I'm just going to roll out some more of the parchment paper. So when I roll it, when I cut this, I can put it on there. So when this big baking sheet is free, I can bake the rest of them, if that makes sense. I think it makes sense. So let's roll out this one, put it on there. Let me check my still ensure it's not burning because this pot has a tendency to stick with everything. It's not burning, but it's sticking. Alrighty. Now let's do our next set of rolling. Alright, let's do this again. Come on. Thank you. You don't want to come out? I didn't do a great job at rolling this one out. Let's see how many we can get out of this one. This is so repetitive. Okay. This would have been so much easier if I was actually using the cookie cutter, because the suction from the bowl makes it so much harder. But it's okay. Okay, so my rice is done. It just needs time to release. Alright, so this I'm not gonna roll out again. I'm just going to like put them in two balls and like flatten them out, because I don't want to keep like rolling the dough and like it's gonna be dry. I don't know, these look close enough to what they need to be. This one. see how many I made. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So 15. Can y'all see? 15 of these to bake off, but I'm going to, the oven is still preheating, so I'm going to finish prepping this. Hold on. I'm going to finish prepping these here. Let's put you right there. So I'm just going to brush some melted butter and then top with sesame seeds. I could honestly just spray the top because I can't be bothered. Should I do the... Wondering, should I put the sesame seeds on the hot dog buns too, or just the burger buns? That's a question. So, I think I want to. Because why not? Alright, let's do 2 with and 2 without. That sounds like a compromise. Okay. That's that. So now I'm just waiting on the oven and then we can start baking these up. And that would be that. So now it's literally just time for me to wait. This phone is dying. Yeah, the phone that's on YouTube is dying, so I think I'm gonna come off of this one. Okay, I think I'm gonna X the YouTube off. Well, I'm going to leave it for it because I still have like 10%, but my charger is nowhere near, so that's that. All right, let me just double check my list to see what else I needed to do. I know I need to do the burgers, as in the burger patties. That's the last thing I have to do. The burger patties and then to wash up. That's ready. Wait, let me see how long I need to bake these for. The hot dog. Okay, so I need to bake. Oh, I needed 375. I'm not gonna do that. I need to bake for 15 to 18 minutes. So I'm gonna do 15 minutes and then check it and see. So, I can do that way. Close it back. So it's 15. Yep. And then I'm going to put this in. This is going to take about 8 minutes. So when I have 6 minutes left on that, I'll put it in. I do have another baking tray. I wonder if I can put 2 in there just so that I can like start getting them out of the kitchen faster. Alright, so let's put the two that I know would probably take the same amount of time considering the fact that they were rolled differently. So those two go in as well. Okay, so that's done. Now I need to start working on the burger patties, which I have the minced meat there. And a bowl, which I have right here. So this is a little bit of like leftover minced pork, ground pork that I had from last week. And here I have 2 parcels of the ground beef. So yeah, that's literally all I have there. How is this still frozen? Oh my gosh. The middle part of this is still frozen. I don't get it. I wonder if I should do, looks like it's gonna be a lot. All right, let me just do 1 parcel first, and then I'll leave the other parcel. This looks like I'm going to get a lot more than I anticipated. Yep, it would have been way too much if I had used both. So now it's time for us to season. A little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper, a bit of cayenne, some paprika, some complete seasoning. I finished the garlic powder, so I'm gonna just add some onion powder. Oh, why can I never open these things? Onion powder. And now I'm gonna mix that in. Okay, seasoned beef. this aside, wash my hands, and then we can start turning them into balls. So my rice was just done. The oxtail is done. I did the eggs, I did the yogurt and the fruits, and the bulla is baking. Has 2 more minutes, and this is what I'm looking for. I'm gonna put these away since I'm done with these for right now. Just need to roll out these burger buns, burger patties. That feels about right. This way a little bit. You can see a lot clearer. I'm not measuring anything, so I don't know how many I'm gonna get. This one seems a little bit big compared to the others, huh? So I'm getting out 6. So I need to add some to each. Okay, I guess I got 6 balls. And I need to check them. So I need to give the boil maybe to 5 minutes. Alright, so the thing with these is that I know that they're going to shrink up a little bit when it cooks. So I'm making it a little bit bigger than the buns are. I didn't even look at the buns. They look like they're doing what they're supposed to do. I should have used the egg wash though, because I would have gotten like a nicer color. But that's okay. You know what? Let me do that. And then I'm going to cut around it. So you can stack them up. cut this off, I'm going to check on the butter. I think I'm gonna like stack these up like that so it's easier for me to like freeze and also remove them, right? Put my hand in. Alright. Now let's check. And the stuff in the oven. I still think I want to give it maybe the rest of that time, to be honest. I feel like I rolled them a little bit thicker than I usually, and so that might have been an issue. But that's okay. That's okay. That's all right. Wait, I got 7. Why did I think I was getting 6? Oh, because the last one was gonna be too big, so I split it. Is that what happened? I don't even know. Well, I got to do these while that's baking. Now I need to take it out. So these ones are the ones that I did like free-handed. They're not the cutest, but they'll work. It'll work. Alright, they do feel baked, but I need the container, the baking trays. So I'm gonna have to pull them out. Let's see what the buns look like. They look so good. I can't say I've never made what's this called?